Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We've gone over the lives of 25 messengers that are mentioned in the Quran. And we focus primarily on the verses of the Quran and the descriptions as given in the Quran. We did not touch the biblical sources. We did not go to the hadiths. We did not go to any other sources that describe the lives of these prophets, because we believe that once we have an understanding of the basic ideas about the life of these prophets, as explained in the Quran, we would be in a better position to understand other sources and then filter through them. What is outstanding is that every messenger was given the message by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through Angel Gabriel. That message was either for a particular community or a particular region or a particular geographical location. But the message, in essence, was the same. Sometimes the emphasis was placed on the living conditions of the people, sometimes it was placed on their dealings with each other. But the essence was the same. And the essence was that people should not take fellow human beings as their gods. People should not take objects as their gods, but people should believe in the divine guidance, in the ideas that God shares with humanity through his messengers. The messengers are chosen by God only. They are not chosen on the basis of popular will. They are not chosen on the basis of voting. They are chosen by God Almighty. All the messengers ensure that their life is an embodiment of the ideas that they are presenting. All the messengers ensure that their lives is a perfect example of what they are saying. All the messengers ensure that their life is based on the truth that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them. All the messengers proved that their lives one in accordance to the message that they were giving to others. All of them faced struggles. All of them faced rejections. All of them were questioned for their authenticity, for their character, yet all of them withstood, and all of them proved beyond their doubt that they not only have trust in the ideas that they were communicating, but they lived those ideas and they demonstrated to the world that it is possible to live those words. They proved beyond any doubt that they were the true messengers of God, because they never compromised on truth, and they were never compromised on righteousness. But the one who ensured that each and every word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is preserved in writing as well as in memory, without any addition, without any deletion, is none other than Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if humanity has any doubt, any time, about the relevance and the authenticity and the accuracy of the divine guidance, it can always go back to the Quran, and it can always look at the message that is given in the Quran. When we look at the Quran, we find that even though the language is Arabic, and even though the initial people who were addressed by the Quran were the Arabs, but the message is for the entire humanity. And the message focuses on the oneness of God, oneness of humanity, justice, peace, and the universality of the resources that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created for humanity for the benefit of humanity. And those who believe in the oneness of God are asked not to divide themselves, not to discriminate against each other, and not to fight against each other. People can have different ways and different paths to approach God Almighty, but the essence of the message is the same and would remain the same as has been summarized and has been encapsulated in the Quran itself. So, the life of the prophets basically tells us that the divine words can be lived. It tells us that no matter how difficult are the situations, people can overcome it. It reminds us that even though the journey begins with one, people follow it and people join it, and then they create conditions in which the name of God Almighty becomes supreme. And the ideas that He shares with humanity through messengers becomes acceptable and becomes supreme for all. Aqulu qawli hadha, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you and all of us.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to our channel.